Okay, so I'm just gonna do an impromptu walking, talking type of video. Okay, so just to show you exactly where I am. So this is the Cinta Costera. So you can just see behind me, obviously the Panama symbol over there, you know, all the way. Yeah. Okay, so this is where I am. I've been filming most of my videos on that side. I do apologize if my face is very close to the screen, you know, like, I didn't bring my wide lens, okay, so I bought this as like a 35mm, so it's gonna feel like the head is just kind of floating in the camera, so sorry about the floating head, okay, but I'll just try my best, but it's just to show you exactly what it looks like, okay. In front of me over there is the Avenue Balboa. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm really sorry. I think it is. I've seen the signs, or maybe it's further that way, or it could be this way, but yeah, you can see it at the back over there. A lot of cars are there, sorry, it's a bit blurry in the background, but yeah, that's the Avenue Balboa. I'll do a cutaway so you can see exactly what that looks like. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk around, okay, so you can see what's around me. I mean, today it's a bit quiet. It's a Wednesday. It's a bit quiet, all right, right now. But in the evenings, it's a lot better. It's a lot better. There's a lot more people. But I kind of like this because it makes it easy for me to do this video for you guys. So I'm here, just sort of overlooking the place. Let me turn around so you can see it. So in that background, that's essentially the Pacific Ocean over there. And yeah, it's just water. It's just large expanse of water. Okay, let me do a cutaway so you can see it. Okay, so there you go. Really nice. You can see families are out here, or one or two families. And there you tend to see a lot of tourists also. And a lot of the tall buildings on that side over there, basically. Over there, as you can see. All right, so they're kind of everywhere. So my plan now is I'm gonna cycle, go down this way over here and take me all the way to the Amador Causeway, all the way over there. So we'll walk around towards that place. We'll see what's over there, basically. All right, so let's go to the flyover. All right, I'm just gonna walk down there. This is kind of like the Bay Area. You can see what it looks like all the way down there. Really impressive coastal defense structure over here. Being a former lover of geography, physical geography, being a former geography teacher. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. I can see the raccoon over there. It's a little baby one. It's a little baby raccoon. You can see it. So yeah, this is very interesting flood defense. I can't remember what it's called. If anyone knows, maybe you can tell me, but it's a combination of, obviously you can see the boulders over there, all along over there, and then you've got this kind of like rocks which are not natural. I know they're not natural boulders because rocks are not naturally symmetrical like this, so I know they've been brought from somewhere else and obviously arranged like this. I think they call it riprap or something like that. I don't know, that might be something else, but yeah. Another shot of why Panama is often compared to Miami, as you can see. Okay, anyone from Miami, maybe you can testify. All right, let's go to the flyover now. So I'm just walking up this ramp to get onto the flyover. Speaking of ramps, one thing I would say though in Panama is in terms of accessibility, it's not bad actually. It's they do try, definitely. It's this huge Panama flag over here. One thing I would say is that Panamanians, they are proud people. They are proud. Very proud. They love their flag. I see it everywhere. You can't miss it at all. They're very proud, and I like it. I'm just going to talk about some of the other things that I've done over here in Panama. All right, let's talk about the Embera village. Okay, it's I have to say, honestly, I don't really know much about the native tribes of the Americas, honestly, and for someone that likes a little bit of history, culture, I actually don't know a lot about them. And visiting the Embera village, that was just something else, honestly. I just felt so connected to them, even though their culture is like 1,000 miles away from where I'm from. But they're just really simple people, and they're lovely. And they're just so keen to share their lives with us, their culture. So I do respect them for that. And so please definitely watch that video. And I'll highly, highly recommend that you do an Embera tour. It just makes too much sense. You can't come to Panama without actually seeing the natives of the land. As we say in Nigeria, in Yoruba language, we call them Omo Onile, which means the children of the ground. This is what they are in Panama. This is who they are. And the Embera is just one of a few of them, basically. Okay, really interesting. I'll highly recommend that you definitely check them out. If you can book a tour, definitely do it. There are other tribes, other villages that you can go to, but the Embera was the one that kind of came up for me on the app I was using. And it's the one I tend to see most online. I don't know why. Maybe they're just the most interesting, but I'm sure the others are just as interesting as the Embera. So yeah, it is very, very interesting. And yeah, I got a video on that one, definitely. So this is the flyover. I hope it's not too noisy over here. Cars everywhere. I'll do a cutaway for that. But yeah, this is what it looks like over here. I'll just spin around, do a spin around shot so you can see it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna try and find a bicycle so I can go riding. So yeah, let's just see how that goes. Oh, guys, look at that. It's Rocket. It's Rocket from the Guardians. Is it gonna jump? Is it gonna jump? Just surprised to see raccoons. They're quite shy animals, aren't they? So to see one like this out in the open, yeah, I guess if it's got like, if you've got food, it would be quite happy, you know. Oh, look at that, it's another one. Wow, it's really digging for that food. Wow, look at that. So as I was walking down this walkway over here, one thing I noticed were the raccoons. Yeah, I've heard about them quite a lot, you know, about what they're like. That apparently they're all over the city, and there's quite lots of them all along this this entire I don't know what to call it. I guess sea line, coastline, marina, but there are loads of them. You know, you can even see there's one just right behind me over there. Can you see him? It's a bit shy. Let me see. You see them? There you go, over there. Sorry, I blurred him out. You can't see him. Let's see. You can see him. There you go. Yay, raccoon, my man. So there's quite a few of them around, basically. And they're just really interesting creatures, you know, just doing their own thing. Let's come back to me over here. Yeah, very interesting creatures doing their own thing, just living their life, basically. Yeah, it's just really interesting to see in this kind of urban sprawl that obviously, apart in terms of natural creatures, obviously the birds, they're everywhere. That's one thing I'm never going to forget Panama about, the soundtrack of the birds. They're everywhere. Well, seeing these guys, those guys there, yeah, those guys over there, yeah, they're just living their life. Shout out to the raccoons, Rocket and all his mates over there, okay? So again, I've been trying to find a place where I can rent the bike, but I haven't seen it yet. So I'm gonna keep trying. Hopefully I'll find somewhere. Or maybe if I see someone kind of cycling along, I might just kind of hail them down, just say, oh, hey, can you tell me where I can find a bicycle so I can just stop walking? But yeah, that's the plan basically, because I want to go to this pathway leads all the way down to somewhere called Amador Causeway. Sorry for bringing that close to you, but yeah, so I'm trying to get there. That's really where I'm going with this. I want to finish my video, this summary video about Panama over there. So I'm gonna put this down. The camera's quite heavy. Oh man. Well, what I wanted to talk about was the Zipline. So the famous Panama Zipline, all right? It's just right over there. It's just right over there, basically. Let's just turn this. So I was gonna do my honorable mentions video somewhere else. So this is just where I talk about things that I heard about that you can do in Panama, but I didn't personally experience it. And that is one, that's definitely one of them. So yeah, the Zipline is quite famous in Panama. It's a very famous experience. Essentially, it's one building, but there's a line that goes from one section of the building to another section of the building. And as you're doing that, you pretty much, yeah, it's like 40 stories down. Yeah, you're not gonna see me on that at all. Again, the reluctant traveler. I have a phobia for deep water. I have a phobia for heights. What can I say? Yeah, but if you haven't got a phobia for heights, that is the place. I definitely recommend it. It looks really awesome, but it's just not for me, basically. So definitely check it out. So as I was walking by, I passed those 5 workers over there, and they're the landscapers of this amazing place. This, I don't know what it's called. I'm sure it's got a name, park. But I just had to take a picture of them because they do such an amazing job. I mean, most people come from different parts of the world to Panama and it's like, oh, this place looks so good. Oh, it's so pretty. And it looks so clean. But those guys there, those guys are the OGs. They're the ones responsible because they come here every day and they're dedicated. They are so good, like the attention to detail, like it's just flawless basically. And I would say they are some of the unsung heroes of Panama. So when you're out here and you see them, just give them a shout out, you know, even if it's just a quick hello, little salute, hola, whatever, thank you, fantastico, great job, whatever it is, just show some appreciation to them. I'm sure they appreciate it basically because they're the ones that make this city look so clean. All your Instagram videos, your TikToks, the IG photos that you're gonna take, they're the ones that are responsible for that. They're the ones that create the background so you to have those money shots. So yeah, just give them a shout out. I just thought I should record this. And it's kind of fitting because behind me over here is, I guess, some of the things they've done. It's beautiful, beautiful. I don't know what it is. It's just, yeah. So flower bed, it's got everything. It's just going to be up everywhere. It's so good. It just looks so good. So yeah, I think it's got a clock over there also. So I'll take a shot of that so you can see it basically. So yeah, Okay, so again, this is just another quick impromptu walk and talk video. Well, there's no walking involved, and I'm just talking basically. I'm tired of, it's too difficult to do that. Anyway, so just to show you where I am. So I am at the famous fish market in Panama. I'm not really sure again what it's called. I'm sure it's got a name, but everyone just calls it the fish market, okay? I'm not gonna go in, I think the market is closed already, but on this side over here, There's a lot of restaurants, all seafood restaurant. I was there last night. Okay, it's definitely worth checking out if you're into your seafood. If you're a seafood kind of like foodie, well, I wouldn't say foodie, but if you like seafood, definitely check it out. Yeah, so it's all fresh there. So do check it out, but be ready to say no, because every single one you pass, it's basically like a food court for food. It's just food court for seafood restaurants, and every single place you go to, you walk past them, they're all gonna ask you if you want to come in, and yeah, just be prepared to just say no, no, no until you find somewhere that is actually comfortable. I can't really recommend any particular place. They all look the same to me, and I suspect that their menus are very similar. Okay, so you just have to look at it. If you're feeling the vibe, maybe have a look at the menu, see how much it costs or anything like that. If the nice birdie. If the menu is looking a bit nice to you, then obviously take it to go for it. And yeah, that's all I can really say about that. It's right behind me over there. Yep. All right. Later. I am exhausted, and I don't know, in my head, this sounded like a good idea to do this. I wanted to finish this video at this point, the Causeway Amador. I'm not even right at the very end, but I'm just so tired, basically. So I can't actually go any further than I am right now. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I'm sort of pressed for time. So I decided to stop at this point, okay, which is close enough, okay. I'll do a cutaway so you can see exactly what I see, basically. But it is close enough, and trust me, I've cycled far. I was told it was 14 kilometers from where I picked up the bike from. I was just like, okay. But I think it is, and it's hard, and unfortunately, the bike wasn't that good. It's just a mountain bike, and I'm used to cycling on road bikes and stuff. It was just slow. Honestly, I didn't think that through. I would say if you're gonna rent a bike, unless you just like to cruise really slowly in the hot tropical Central American sun, the humid weather, I would highly recommend that you get like one of these electric motorbikes. They've got a few of them. They look like little Harley Davidsons, the type of bikes. They're quite funny, but that's what I should have gotten. One of those bikes, or maybe a scooter instead. But that mountain bike, oh man, Nah, man, it's not about that. It's not about that. So yeah, but that's my fault for not asking questions because it's not like I couldn't afford it. I just thought it would be fine. Anyway, I need to go back to the old town because I am starving. And right now, all I can just think of is to eat some nice Panamanian food, get a cocktail, and just relax and shower afterwards because I am proper sweaty, as you can see from my face. I've tried my best to clean myself up for this last part of the video. So, as I finished, obviously, that video, that part of the video, I cycled back to the main, to Casco Viejo to return the bicycle, and then I was just walking around the Avenue Balboa, and obviously saw this local kids over there playing football, which was nice. I ended up in this rooftop restaurant over here. So this is a restaurant that is in the same building where you do the actual Zipline. It was pretty nice. Trying to remember what the name of this restaurant was. It probably will come up on the screen at some point, basically. But the view was amazing, as you can see. And even with the view, the food was also amazing. I would definitely recommend it. I'm trying to, I think the name, oh yeah, so this was my food over here. Had this sort of steak and mashed potato that had all these different things inside of it. Steak was seasoned nicely. And yeah, this is the front of the building. So unfortunately, yeah, I just don't remember the name of the restaurant, but it's in the same building that had the zip line, and this is the front of the building, and that's me just being a tourist. And there you go. And this is a wider shot of what the building looks like from one of the flyovers on the Balboa Avenue. All right, well, that's the end of the video. This is I think this is like last bit of filming today, and the audio was quite bad. I don't know what I was actually saying. I was just saying bye bye, I guess. See you in the next one.